It was 2019. Trump had just given a State of the Union address. Teachers marched the streets, and the world was in chaos. People everywhere looked for an escape. They turned to intramural sports.
Intramural sports created this bond in the community. It provided a way for students to avoid, things like drugs, alcohol, smoking, and all that excessive gaming that they do all the time. It was the perfect pastime for leaving the cares of the world behind for this friendly competition.
Intramural sports were at the peak of popularity. From badminton to ultimate frisbee to 3-on-3 basketball, it was an undying dynasty. The most popular and prominent among these was known as flag football.
There was just something about it, the sense of brotherhood, the rush it felt to catch a ball, the power of just barely grasping the tip of that flag. There was nothing else like it.
Michael Hanks was one of flag football's finest, playing backup quarterback to some of the greats: James Kaufman, Tyson Dennert, and Forrest Quinn. When asked about to his teammates, they'd often say, "In our darkest moments, he gave us hope. In our hopeless moments, he gave us light."
He was irrational, but very logical. Insane, but very wise. He was the perfect team player.
To Michael, flag football was his life. He was a student of the game, obsessed with recognition and praise from his teammates. He couldn't get enough of it. It was this very thing that drove him to many years of success in the flag football game. However, it was this very thing that destroyed him. On March 12, 2019, it was a beautiful day. Spring was just arriving to Utah, and Michael was ready for a new season.
I was pumped. I was ready. I got out there, got set up for the first play, and something just didn't feel right.
It was a rushed play. The opposing team caught on, and they sent all their men.
The blitz came in right off the snap of the ball, and I kind of got panicked in the pocket, and I threw the ball to the first person I could see, and then that's kind of when it happened.
The ball flew out into the hands of young quarterback Jed. In a hurry, he tossed it to Michael, just within reach of his outstretched arms. It was caught, but at a price.
I just felt this kick in the back of my leg.
Michael went down. His teammates swarmed him to see what was wrong.
My calf was just throbbing with pain. I looked up at the rest of my team, and all I saw was worry in their eyes.
Michael suffered a complete rupture of his Achilles tendon, one of the biggest career enders in intramural sports. Michael would never play again.
This is where it all happened. Could have sworn that game was my chance to play quarterback. Feel that? It's nothing like it.
Intramural sports will forever live on in Michael's heart, while his battle to recovery will forever haunt him.
I just hope one day, people will be able to look at this and just remember there's people with ruptured Achilles out there. Just be grateful for what you got.